Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me tonight. My name is Ty Mathis. I'm a multi-instrumentalist music artist from right here in Newark, Delaware. And I just released a new album called Mind Parade, which I'm going to be performing here tonight. Um, thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to start out with a new song, though. This one's called Hello, My Friend. Two, a one, two, three, four. Hello, my friend. It's been a while. I've been gone for so long. I'm happy to be back. Oh, through the years, through the depths of time, would you like to have some fun like we did way back? I wanna tell you about it. Everything is better with you. And I wanna tell you that I care. And it makes no difference what they say. We'll spend the magic days under the golden sun. All our dreams will come true, and we'll be the eyes. All love will remain. Fly on, until we meet again. Until the end of time, I wanna tell you about it. Everything is better with you. And I wanna tell you that I care. And it makes no difference what they say. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. So that one is out on all streaming platforms. I actually just recorded it up in Philly this past summer. I play all the instruments on it as well. I play guitar, bass, drums, and keys, and sing. And it was a whole lot of fun. I actually have a YouTube vlog series up on my YouTube, Ty Mathis Music, if you guys want to check that out as well. It's pretty cool. This next number is called Billion Balloons, and this is a song off of my new album called Mind Parade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the way this album is, the songs actually kind of flow into each other. It's a concept album. It's a concept album about living the best day of your life. I'm now gonna go into a little like melody of the next 3 songs. And this one right here is called Stay. Cosmic sea, sing from my soul and watch the tides and float on a dream through the acres of time. On with the day, you're on my mind. Feel it happen all the time. Your love, sweet baby. Things will seem wrong and things will seem right, and the clocks may be late and you may be on time. And off with the crowd, some will go, all the birds will still sing and the river will flow. On with the day, you're on my mind. Feel it happen all the time. I'll never run away, I'll only stay with your love, sweet darling. It's up to you, it's not up to them. If only you could understand that there's room on the top and the bottom too. Look around, we could show you. On with the day, you're on my mind. back. We better get back on track. The whole world's waiting for you. It's something I say and something I know. Some things will take a little while, and you say it's taken so much time. But who am I to say that we'd be better off any other way? We just gotta keep on moving on. 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 And the whole world's wondering, where do we go? Do we just keep on digging that hole? And sooner or later you may find, if you get down to the bottom, you'll find your way around. Maybe you try to leave the past behind. What if the grass would still grow green? Think of your dreams and wonderful memories. And if you open your heart, I assume you'll find love. Come on and slide with me, baby, deep into the world of dreams. Where we go, I just don't know, but I'll keep returning to your love. One way up, one way down. It ain't too hard to get around. You just got baby. Deep into the world of dreams, where we go, I just don't know. I'll keep returning to your love. Oh. Come on and slide with me, baby. Deep into the world of dreams, where we go, I just don't know. I'll keep returning to your love. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. So that one right there is called Slide, and these songs are all out on all streaming platforms. Yeah, wow, that felt nice. Like I said, this is my first time playing guitar today. Super busy, and this is like just the perfect ending to the day. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. Let's see. I think I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do the title track off of my new album called Mind Parade. Hope it takes you guys somewhere really wonderful. Also want to take a moment real fast to promote my upcoming show. On March 14th, I'll be playing at the Queen Theater in Wilmington, Delaware. And it's going to be a good time, good show. I'll be playing with my full band. We'll be playing my new record. This one right here is called Mind Parade. We got it on CD. This is the deluxe edition CD. We'll have some of these for sale at the show. We'll be playing this album from beginning to end. It's going to be a great time. And yeah, here we go. This is the title track off the album. 1, 2, 3, 4. Took on a different tone, and her voice spoke like a melody, like something from a dream. The autumn breeze told us not to leave. I've been traveling around from coast to coast, searching for my love. Past the shore, singing through the sun, walking on a rainy day, coming to my mind parade. into another moon. Well, the world was spinning on a string through days of our past memories. We're running through this mind parade. Can you feel the whole world change? And you're not the kind that I meet every day. You take me on a way. We're running through this mind parade. Can you feel the whole world change? And you're not the kind that I need every day. You take me on a way. Can you feel, can you feel? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. So I think because of the weather, my guitar action is up like really high right now. So any guitar players watching this will definitely know what I'm talking about. Strings are up like way high. But I appreciate you guys for having me today. I want to let you guys know, visit my website, timemathis.org. I have a lot of info on there, links to all of my YouTube, press, and shows. Got a big show in Philly coming up on May 3rd. That's going to be at Milk Boy. I'm excited to be performing back there again. I'm going to be playing my new album. I might even have some more new songs released before then. So, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. While you were playing in the live lounge earlier, one of your lyrics was talking about how the music takes you higher,
Yeah.
and it really
That was
did.
good slide.
I'm really in
Oh.
awe of your playing.
Thank you so much.
You also said that you write original songs.
Yeah. So all the songs I played tonight were originals.
What does that writing process look like for you?
So it's kind of different every time, actually. So, for instance, with the song Slide, that is a song that I wrote back in, it was during the summer of 2023. It was like right after I released my album Rising. And it was just like a hot summer night. And it's funny, it actually kind of started out as more like a reggae vibe. And I just had like the melody in my head, like it just like kept playing. And eventually I was like just making lots of demos of it. And then it went from being like a more funk reggae song to a like rock song. The studio version is in a drop tuning. It's in drop C. So if you listen to it, you'll hear it. It's much more heavy, but that doesn't really lend itself well to the solo performance. So the way I played it right now was a little bit different. But yeah, so for that song, it kind of just came to me. But I have some songs that like take like months to perfect, just like trial and error. But I think it originally just comes from like some sort of inspiration, whether it's a vocal phrase, a certain melody or a certain line. And then in terms of like the chords, I think that the chords are a big factor too, like the chord progression. And I think with that song, I think the chord progression and like the chorus of it were kind of like what helped me sculpt it.
Yeah.
And like the message of that song in particular is just like, hey, let's go into the world of dreams. Let's forget about all of our struggles in this reality, in this life, and just have a good time.
Yeah.
And I think that's sort of the message of that one.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
So you said inspiration, I'm sure, comes in many different forms.
Yeah.
What inspired you to start making music?
Okay, so a little backstory. So when I was 11, or even before that, when I was like 9 or 10, my stepdad Jim gave me two Led Zeppelin albums, Led Zeppelin 2 and Zeppelin 3, and I was listening to them on like my little Walkman, um, and with my headphones, and they absolutely changed the trajectory of my life. Like those albums took me somewhere magical, and I was in 6th grade. I'll never forget it, and I listened to those albums religiously. I would come home from school and listen to them. And then he gave me um, a DVD of Led Zeppelin live called "The Song Remains the Same." It's like a movie they made, and that changed my life. And I would just like study what they were doing. Now this was even before I took lessons. So now fast forward to like 2011, I went to the Paul Green School of Rock in Wilmington, and that's where I started guitar lessons and drum lessons. And that was like the beginning of me being able to create music. I was able to like learn songs and perform at a young age. Like my first show was at the Rusty Rudder down in Rehoboth.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. And we played like a Rolling Stones show, and we would like practice for like 3 months per show, and then we would have like two big concerts at the end. So I did like Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Kiss, and like all that. And then like throughout high school, like I went to a high school where there was no music class, so I had no music friends at school, and all the people from School of Rock were out doing things. So I kind of like wanted to record some stuff. So I had to like teach myself how to play bass, had to teach myself how to sing, and also taught myself how to play keys. And then I just like started creating in my bedroom using Audacity and then GarageBand, and then now I'm using Logic Pro. But yeah, all that inspiration just came from my early days listening to like Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, the Beatles were one of my favorites, also Neil Young. And then I got into like Motown and funk and all that good stuff. And yeah, so all that kind of sculpted my musical identity through the years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite instrument to play?
I would say guitar and drums. It's like a tie right now. It's not really practical for me to perform on the drums, I feel like, because my guitar parts are so me, and I just feel like it would be hard to teach another player to be like, "Hey, play this right here. Play what I created." So I like to fulfill the guitar, and I have a drummer right now, but sometimes like in the past I've actually gotten up and like played some songs on the drums, which is pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, I would say guitar for the most part, just because, you can play a guitar and play a song, but if you play the drums and sing, it's not going to convey the same message as like, a guitar will, because there's not a whole lot of melody on the drums. Yeah. Yeah, so like when I'm writing the songs, it's sort of just a lot of the inspiration comes from life, like just life experiences and music I've heard. A lot of my inspiration also comes from the seasons changing, if that helps you out. Like, yeah. Like when I wrote this album, the whole album, I started writing it in the summer of 23, and then I wrote the title track in early fall of 23, and that time of the year just has a big part, it plays a big role in the creation of this album. There was just a beautiful feeling of like rebirth, and the whole album is about living the best day of your life. Like you're giving the opportunity to live the best day of your life while simultaneously conquering your deepest fears. So that's what this album's about. But I wrote it in the fall, or the title track in the fall, and just felt so magical. Like I don't know, it was just. That's why I love living here in Delaware, because we get 4 seasons, and each time those seasons come around, they take on a different meaning, a different tone, and I got so much inspiration. I remember I was sitting on like 26 songs originally. I ended up getting it down to 10 for this one, but I eventually was like, okay, once I wrote that song during the fall of 23, I was like, boom, like this is the inspiration I needed for it. I mean, I was already inspired greatly, but once that time of the year came around and I found that just had like a really wonderful day, and I was hanging out with my girlfriend in Chinatown in Philly, and it was so beautiful. It was like rainy, overcast fall, really windy fall day, and I came home and I was like, oh my God, this makes sense. I'm going to piece all these songs together and make a concept album about living the best day of your life. And then that night I wrote Mind Parade. Like I stayed up all night writing that song, and I think a big part of when I look back, a lot of my inspiration does come from like, you know, change. It comes from the weather, which it's funny because I have my first album's called Change of Weather, which is like a metaphorical sort of thing. Like I wrote it during quarantine, like the height of COVID, so I was equating like the change of, you know, the changes that humanity was going through, and I was equating that through like, hey, this is like a change of season. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a I'm glad that you can express all of this that you feel into this beautiful outlet.
Thank you.
So, what does it mean to you? Do you try to manifest a great day every day?
I do my best. You know, life is not easy every day, but I think the one thing that is free is like the way you feel. It doesn't cost a thing to feel good. And it's like matter of fact, I follow a lot of like inspirational stuff on social media. So like when I get on, it's just positive stuff. So like I saw a quote earlier. It's like if you have a bad day, it's mainly because you let a 15-minute bad experience ruin the rest of your minutes during the day. So it's like, you know, whatever you go through, even if it's like a somewhat bad thing, you know, just be happy, you know, just let go of it. And that's sort of like the essence I try to encapsulate throughout my music too, you know, just like keep moving forward and keep staying positive. Although you can't like force it, you know, you just got to sort of roll with it and, you know, just become better and stronger every day, essentially.
Yeah. Is that would you say that's one of your messages for your listeners?
Yeah, totally. So my biggest message, I think, is peace and love. You know, I try to spread positivity through my music. I try to, like, my favorite thing about music, the music that I'm inspired by, is that it's like really, like I like the Beatles, I like George Harrison, I like stuff that like really uplifts you, like uplifting stuff with a positive message for the most part. Or even like something that's imaginative, even if it doesn't really evoke any sort of message, like a lot of Beatles music or Pink Floyd, like some of the psychedelic stuff that I'm into, it just takes you somewhere, you know? So I try to like take people somewhere wonderful or take people somewhere really beautiful through my music, but I don't like to suggest too much. I just like them to know that like, hey, this is my message is a pretty positive one. It's peace and love for the most part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, like you said, every day comes every day, and I'm sure it's hard to stay so positive every day. How do you manage that?
I think managing to stay positive really comes from just fulfilling my passion, music, but also doing whatever I have to do in order to get to the next chapter of my life. Like, so I have a lot of goals, a lot of strategies, like a lot of music strategies. Like I'm putting together a film at the end of this month for my album. I'm doing like a live studio session for it. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm doing that up in Philly. So like I have goals like that. I have music that I want to produce. And all throughout that, I have to have a positive mindset. I have to be an optimist. I have to look at things in a good way because I'm the one that's in control of my reality. I'm manifesting all this stuff into reality through, you know, creating it, recording it, and all that. So I try to be as positive as I can. I try to have a positive, open mind. That way I just don't screw myself up in the process. You know, because it's easy to get in your head and then be like, oh, this is wrong. But, you know, there's no wrong answer. I actually try to look at life in a scientific way where, like, you know, life is infinite potential. So there's really no wrong answer. I mean, I believe that you shouldn't hurt people or treat people bad. But, like, in terms of creativity, it's all subjective. So any route you decide to go is going to take you exactly where you want to go if you keep persisting in it and if you fill it with your ultimate like satisfaction and pleasure and like creative potential that you love.
Yeah, I think that's a great mindset.
Thank you.
You talked about the next chapter and some of your goals.
Yeah.
What is that for you?
Yeah, so this year I decided to like focus on quality over quantity in terms of my shows. Like in the previous years I was playing like every night of the week, now this year I'm really focused on like deliberately like making my film. I have some big shows coming up. Like I have a Queen show next week, or I'm sorry, not next week, next month, a few weeks from now. That's March 14th at the Queen Theater in Wilmington. I'm gonna be doing that. We're gonna be performing at Milk Boy in Philly on May 3rd. That's gonna be a pretty big one too. And yeah, just doing that. I also just got nominated for Best of Delaware, so I'm really grateful for that.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just trying to like get into bigger ventures and just sort of create bigger things, you know, like be more intentional with the things I'm creating. And they're also becoming more expensive too, like the films and like hiring a crew of people to work for a whole day or 2 days, whatever. Yeah.
You said you've switched from less quantity, more quality.
Yeah. So when you're playing out all the time, sometimes it's easy to get lost in it, you know. Sometimes you'll play your songs so much to the point in which you start changing them up live, and then sometimes you get to the point in which like, wow, I wasn't even singing this lyric right, or I wasn't singing this line correctly, you know. And then it puts things into perspective. It's like, okay, let me take a step back. Let me go back into the studio. Let me really lock this in. Let me make sure my show is really, really, really good. That way I can play like some really big shows, sell them out, and give everyone like the best experience ever, as opposed to just like playing every night of the week. It's easy for things to just like, you know, when you're doing it every night, sometimes it can get not sloppy, but sometimes you lose the oomph, I guess. I don't know, not the oomph, not the energy, but sometimes the songs can lose their like structure a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, it's hard to find musicians that can lock in for that consistency. And I recently found a good lineup of musicians, and they just like set the bar pretty high. So I really enjoy playing with them. So if I have to make sure that they're able to make the dates too.
Yeah. It's good to surround yourself with people that'll push you to be greater.
Yeah, for sure.
What is, in your music career, what is one of the biggest lessons or takeaways that you've learned?
The biggest lesson, I would say to embrace change. Yeah. I would say to just not have any resistance against change, you know. Just like keep pushing forward, and you know, just don't let go of the feeling that you have within you. Just keep it brewing, keep the flame burning, and you know, just keep learning, really. That's like one of the biggest things that I can't stress enough. Keep an open mind, you know. Like Frank Zappa said, your mind is like a parachute. If it's not open, it doesn't work.
Wow, that's very true.
Yeah, so I like that a lot, and you know, I just try to keep an open mind with everything, and I think that's sort of one of the biggest takeaways for me. If I do that, then everything goes smooth. Yeah.
Do you remember your first gig?
I do. Okay, so my first original gig was actually right down the street on Main Street. It's called The Grain now, but when I was younger, it was called Mojo Main. And that was my first original show I've ever played. That's the one I can remember, yeah. That was like 2013. That was my first original show. Now, my first show was when I was like 11. That was down at the beach at Rusty Rudder. That was when I was at School of Rock. Yeah.
Do you remember the feeling?
Oh, yeah. I was really afraid because it was my first show, and there's like hundreds of people out there. And, yeah, it was definitely intimidating. But after the show, I mean, even during it, just the people cheering me on, and like when I got off the stage and just feeling the love, I was like, wow, I want to do this again.
Yeah.
But I was like this young kid, like just learning guitar, and now I'm like thrown on stage and like, play your song. I'm like, okay. But yeah, that felt amazing. And then playing my original music live for the first time was surreal too.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. Like that show at Mojo I was telling you about. It was like 11 degrees out. It was so cold. And only a few people came out because no one really even knew about it. No one knew who I was because I was just starting out and didn't have any music released. But yeah,
that's great. To wrap up the interview, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you.
I must ask you
Mhm.
what your favorite Subway order is.
Favorite Subway order? It used to. Okay, so I don't eat at Subway anymore. I haven't eaten at Subway in over a decade. Um, but when I was younger, sometimes I would go there after school. I used to love going there or Taco Bell. And when I would go to Subway, I would get an Italian hoagie with jalapenos and banana peppers, and then I'll get it toasted. Yeah,
I like the Italian too. That's a
American
great
cheese.
pick.
Yeah, I don't know if it would hit the same today from
Yeah.
Subway, but who knows?
Yeah.
I don't want this to sound like defamation though against Subway.
No, we have a lot of Subway fans here.
Oh, do we?
Yeah,
Okay.
apparently.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
One more thing. I want to let you guys know you can listen to my album Mind Parade. This is out on all streaming platforms. Or you can go to my website, timemathis.org, and get yourself your very own Mind Parade Deluxe Edition CD. Comes with a full album, beautiful artwork, and the CD also has the artwork printed on it. And come see me at my show at Milk Boy and next month at the Queen. It's going to be a great time. Ticket link is actually up on my Instagram, timemathis97, or you can go up on my website, timemathis.org, and the ticket link's on there as well. Peace and love.
Cool. Peace and love.
Yep.
Nice.
Thank you.